All right, here we go. It is Saturday, September 28th, going over some stocks, ETFs, Tesla, everyone's favorite, Tesla. All right, so let's take a look at it. Going back to 2020, the cough, this was at, what was the low on Tesla? I'm trying to get so small here, but you see the low was like 23, 24. Look at the move, 2021, 2020, 2021. This went to a high of, it's hard to say. You're so small right here. Anyway, we'll say about like 405 in that range. And then Ukraine Russia war came in. This thing dropped like everything else. Big drop. And this went to a low of 101.81. And then we had this back and forth move January into July. Look at this zigzag move. You're talking tremendous moves up and down. And then it formed this trend line. And we were going back and forth January 2024. You can see the big trend line. This is, 400. It's at 261 now. This went to a low of 138.80 before a bounce, sideways move. We go up again to this high, which is 271. Here's your low. You have a low trend line now from August 182. We go up, and you can see right now at this trend line right about here. It's been on a tear, Tesla. So let's look closer. So after this July move, you go down here, August, you have a bounce. Now we don't go all the way up, we come down. So now you have a new low form. This is all the way back to April, August, now September. This was a very strange candle. I don't know if there's news in this that I forget, but this came in. This is massive candle. It was a high of 233, low of 210. Looks like we're going right through it here. And then we came up 220 and we just got out of that. And you put in some lines here, 230, 240, 261.14. Now, as far as the trend up, we are forming a rising wedge. It's called where rising wedges are bearish, and you can see from the low here, stochastics. The low was 1682. We came up, came back down. Draw your line on this too. If I can draw it here. See, on stochastics, we're getting higher and higher, but running out of room here. Once you're at 94.21, this is way overbought. It might need to cool off, although that's a green candle on Friday, very bullish. If we do come for a bigger drop, I would look for 230 right here. And then you're in between 245, 237 right here. That would be the EMAs. It's way above that right now, too. But you can see stochastics is climbing and climbing. Now, you have an inner trend line all the way from that high way back when, and it was just going down. So it's been on a bearish move down for a long time. Excuse me, over 2 years. I have a higher line now, one form, because this is a new high line. We'll see if that goes higher. That might not be, fully aligned yet. Weekly, you can see here, look at these moves all the way down. Then you're going down again. Weekly trend. And there was the 2020. Look at that. So monthly, let me see the weekly stochastics. Yeah, it's very bullish. 71.58. You've separated way above. So this, we could go on a run here. We could go over 280, probably test back to 300 July 2023. Monthly, bullish crossover. You say about June, maybe a little before that. That's a big open green candle on the monthly. 64.9, very bullish. So, if we continue at 300 plus as of right now, the monthly is trying to cross over. He just went down sideways. Now it's, trying to cross over, not yet, hasn't happened. And what you have on Tesla on the quarterly chart, symmetrical triangle, the low, the high, you can say converging, or right here they did back and forth move. Now we're trying to have a breakout. So it's looking very bullish compared to a lot of other things too on other stocks, ETFs, Tesla. Yeah, the 5 minute was down here 254. You get a 259, back to 254. Look at this move up. You have some dips along the way. You just draw your line here. This was up all day on Tesla. It was a nice short, and then you went long, day traders, and then 261.14, you closed. Very strong close. So this is very bullish. Will we get, just a pullback here? We'll see next week what happens. If something happens, this would drop fast, being this overbought. So my target, if we continue, would be 300. Strong move. We continue up. Any small pullback, the EMAs would be 240, 238-ish, and then 230, that line. If you have some bigger drop, the market just really falls apart. It would be 210. So that's where we stand on this. And as always, Tesla's great to day trade too. They have other ETFs, what TSL, all them, the list. Just put in Tesla on your computer, you'll find all kinds of ETFs and everything. But this is on a nice run. Actually, the run back from, was it April, the low 138? It's at 261. So look at that move here, sideways up, huge move up, came down. Anytime you have your low, keep getting higher. That is bullish. On this was kept getting lower back in 2023, and then we finally broke out of that. So that's where we stand right now. So Tesla's very bullish, but very overbought. So be careful at this one. All right, please subscribe to Mike Hammond Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Any comments on Tesla? What do you think will happen? Mike J Trades on X, Mike Hammond Trades on TikTok. I have tons of videos too, Instagram. Check out all the YouTube shorts. I've called out so many moves, the market, everything. Just putting out a ton of content. That's it. Peace.